Okay, so La La Land. So La La Land follows the story of an aspiring actress named Mia, and after a couple of failed auditions, she starts to believe that she won't be able to make it into the Hollywood show business. Until she meets an aspiring jazz musician named Sebastian, and they together will help each other inspire one another to accomplish their dreams, causing both of them to fall in love, and because it's just something, it's really easy to believe, they're some of the most beautiful people on planet Earth. Now, as Mia and Sebastian become more successful in their talent range, they start to grow problems in their relationship and must decide which is more important, each other or their lifelong dreams. Now, La La Land is the second film written and directed by director Damien Chazelle, in which his first one being Whiplash. And now, if I was able to see Whiplash back in 2014, it would have easily made my top 10 list of the year. But you know what, back then, I was just really bad at seeing limited release movies, and it is what it is, you just gotta start somewhere, right? And knowing he's the writer and director of Whiplash, I was extremely looking forward to this film because just from the trailer alone, I knew this film was gonna be something special. A 1950s style set in modern times Hollywood musical based around jazz music, how can you say no to that? People don't make movies like that anymore. And I can confirm that it is one of the fastest movies I have ever fallen in love with. La La Land is an absolute masterpiece and one of the best experiences I've had in 2016. And just getting the obvious out of the way, you got the performances in the movie, mostly starring Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. And now starting with ladies first, Emma Stone, I believe, gives an Oscar-worthy performance, portraying this woman who's trying to find her place in the show business, but she doesn't really know if she's good enough to be in it. She's an extremely determined actress, and you see that in her, but it's just based off of bad luck that you see that it's just breaking her down piece by piece. And I just love how relatable of a character she really is. There was a scene where she sings a solo, and it's just about people who dream just overall, and it just made me cry like a baby. Like broke me down. It was so awesome. And we have Ryan Gosling as Sebastian, who in a way is the same as Emma Stone, someone who has a dream, but just based off of bad luck, they just can't seem to get there. And just like Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling has a couple scenes where he absolutely shines in. And to be real with you guys, I think I fall more in love with this guy. The dude never ceases to impress me. Girls, if you have a boyfriend that says that he doesn't find Ryan Gosling attractive, he is lying to you. La La Land puts him from here all the way to fucking space. The chemistry between Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling is absolutely out of this world because through their singing and their dancing, their acting, all three of which are superb, by the way, which these two have never been more perfect ever. I mean, we knew they were perfect in Crazy Stupid Love and Gangster Squad, but La La Land just solidifies if there's a romance between Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling in the movie, I'm all on board for it. Although those are the two stars of the film, the real star of the film is writer and director Damien Chazelle because this man accomplished something that hasn't been done in a long time. Damien Chazelle was able to blend an all-out musical mixed with an equally beautiful drama. This man is an absolute genius. Now I'd say about like the first 30-40 minutes of the movie is an all-out musical, done with the jazz score of course, and just seeing what goes into these musical numbers is incredibly astonishing. The dancing choreography, the jazz music, the cinematography within these musical numbers with careful precision, amazing long takes, and fast editing is one of the greatest musical experiences I have ever seen in film. Just from the intro scene alone, where these random people are stuck in LA traffic, I knew it was gonna be an amazing experience. And the story following these two artists is equally good too, because you have these two people who want the same thing, but there are different paths that go with it. Just like how Whiplash was in a way. If you want to be the best that you can be, what sacrifices you have to make in order to accomplish that ultimate goal? Which calls for very lovely scenes and very heartbreaking scenes. Sometimes your heart is just in shambles, but the movie brings it back up. And then some moments your hopes are completely up, and then the movie just brings it right back down to ground zero. If a movie does that and it affects you, you know that it's a well-written story with well-written characters. Like I said, the first 30 to 40 minutes of the film is an all-out musical, but once it gets to the last hour and a half, I should say, it turns into a drama with a few musical scores here and there. Not as much as the first quarter / half of the movie, but when it's a film, it's a great film, and when it's a musical, it's one of the best ever made. I can just see in the future that they're gonna turn this into a Broadway musical, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy every ticket in the auditorium. I'm gonna have that show to myself and cry like a little wimpy baby because that's just the power of La La Land. I don't even like musicals, and La La Land made me love musicals now. Just La La Land, because there's some that are kind of cringeworthy. Now, La La Land is one of the best theatrical experiences I've had in 2016. This is not a film you should miss whatsoever because La La Land is absolutely, positively legendary. Oh, it feels so good to say that. I'm gonna buy the soundtrack to this film as soon as possible because, oh my god, it's so good. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my review for La La Land, and I want to know what your guys' thoughts are about the film, and what is your favorite musical so far? We can have that discussion down below, and as always, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that social media shit down below. Keep in contact with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and as always, guys, may the Force be with you.